in.
You told me she was.
All right, everybody, come on in. Come have a seat.
Oh my God.
Shabbos is here.
He said
Welcome.
I heard him.
This is in honor of
I heard him say
Ari, my son. Here we go.
Bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim bam. Shabbat shalom, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bam, 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 bim, bim,
Yeah. Shabbat shalom. Welcome, everyone. Shh. There's a big nervous energy in the room. Let's all settle down. Shabbos is coming. It's knocking. It's taking off his shoes. It's here. Settling your seats. Let the cares and the worries of the world stop at the door and come into this moment with me. Can I get a Shabbat Shalom? One more time. Can I get a Shabbat Shalom? Welcome, everybody. It's so glad, so grateful to have you all. It's my honor to invite up our rabbinic intern, Sarah. Come up here, Sarah. Give her a round. Who's going to be giving us a drash, our kavanah, our intention tonight for our candle lighting. Sarah?
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Before we bring in Shabbat with our candle blessing, the words that we're going to say are Lahadlik ner shel Shabbat, to kindle, to inflame the candle of Shabbat. And a few years ago, I was working at a preschool, Jewish preschool, and the teacher that I was working with framed the kindling so beautifully. Often we see people go like this around the candles, right? Do it with me. I want to see it. Yeah? Okay. We see like a kindling because you can't just light the candles. You want to bring in the energy, the light from them. And often we circle our hands 3 times. And how my co-teacher framed it is we circle 1 for ourselves, 1 for our family and friends, and 1 more time for all of humanity, and then we close our eyes. So as you're circling, think, for myself, what light can I bring in this Shabbat? For my friends and family, what light can I bring in for them? And for humanity, what light can we bring in for all of the people? Thank you.
Beautiful. That is our rabbinic intern and future Rabbi Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. All right, everybody, we're going to call up our birthdays to light the candles. Come up, Amanda, Lindsay, and Jeremy. Come on up. And if it is your custom, please cover your eyes.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Thank you. Let's continue with Shalom Aleichem.
You ready?
Lie, lie, lie.
right, everybody turn around and wish the person next to you, behind you, a Shalom Aleichem. Peace be unto you. Get to know your neighbors. Shake their hands. All right.
Always do that.
All right. Welcome. You know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot my watch. I don't know what time it is. It's time for the Shabbos joke of the week. Every week we tell a Shabbos joke because Shabbat is not just a time of rest and relaxation. It's also a time of joy. And guess what? I like to do it anyway. So sit down, buckle up, and get ready to laugh. And if not, well, too bad. All right. Here's your Shabbos joke of the week. Shh. A yeshiva decides to start a crew team, but no matter how much they practice, they lose every single race. Eventually, they decide to send one of their boys down to the nearby prep school as a spy to watch the winning crew team and find out what their secret is. After a day of reconnaissance, the boy comes back. Listen, he tells his teammates, I learned how they do it. They have 8 guys rowing and only 1 guy screaming. Okay, true story. When I was 8, we were driving. There's the Schuylkill River in Philly, and that's where all the universities have their rowing teams. And I pointed out, and I said, I could do that. And everybody started laughing in the car. They said, you can't do that. And I said, no. I was pointing to the guy yelling at everybody. I said, I could do that job. I know I can. So it's kind of based on a true story. All right. You win some, you lose some. All right, everybody, let's continue with Shir Hamalot.
Shir Hamalot Esa Einai Ele Arim Me'ayin Yavo Ezri Hashem Usi Shamayim Avaretz Ayitin Lamut Raglecha Alitin Shomrecha Hine lo yanom velo yishan Shomei
We're going to pass around our tzedakah jars. If everybody can just, take a moment and look in your hearts and in your wallets. And if you have $1, 10, 100, 1,000, whatever you can contribute. In all honesty, I've been to many Jewish communities. I've worked in many Jewish communities. I've never seen one that operates like this when it comes to tzedakah and the giving of our heart and our time and our energy. So thank you, and please, please contribute what you can. You know, there's a lot of interesting stories in Jewish tradition. I always come across one that I see and I got to share it. And there was one I saw the other day, and I just said, oh, I can't wait. I got to share this story. And it's a story about a rabbi named Rav Kahana. And this rabbi lived in ancient Babylonia. And one day, Rav Kahana hears that this man is going to kill a fellow Jew. And so Rav Kahana acts first, and he kills this person. He kills a Jew. Why? Because he was trying to protect another Jew from this other person's vengeance. But now here's this guy, this rabbi, and he's killed a man. So he has to go on the run to the land of Israel. But before he goes, his teacher tells him, find out the great Rabbi Yochanan. If you could study under this great rabbi, you will be a better sage. But then he says something really interesting. He says, for 7 years, don't challenge him. Don't respond to any of his statements. Just listen. And the rabbi doesn't really know why, but he agrees because his teacher told him so. And we don't know it at the time, but Rabbi Yochanan is a very powerful sage. He's also a very sensitive one and very dangerous. We'll come back to that in a minute. So this Rav Kahana goes to Israel, but before he seeks out Rabbi Yochanan, he seeks out his chavruta, his partner, his friend, Reish Lachish. And immediately Reish Lachish knows that a great sage has entered their midst. And he says, a lion has descended from Babylonia to study with us. Unknown to Reish Lachish and Rabbi Yochanan, the next day when they're in the Beit Midrash studying, Rav Kahana doesn't say a word. He doesn't respond as he did upon oath. So now they think he's a dummy. They think he's an idiot. This guy's not even speaking. You thought it was a great lion? And Rabbi Yochanan says, your lion turned out to be a bit of a fox. Humiliated. He's embarrassed. He was relegated from the first row of the seminary to the 8th row. Some demotion in the rabbinic world. And so he prays to God. He says, God, please take away this oath I made of these 7 years for the demotion I received for the 7th row. Replace these two. And so the next day, he goes back into the seminary, and the lion emerges. Everything Rabbi Yochanan says, this guy's got a retort. He's shutting them all down. Everybody's impressed. Even Rabbi Yochanan, who was raised on 7 seats, slowly starts taking out pillows, so he's eye to eye with Rav Kahana, pretty graciousness, an act of respect. But this is where the story turns a little dark. It says Rabbi Yochanan was really old, and his eyebrows drooped over his eyes. And he said to his students, lift up my eyes so I can see this Rav Kahana. And when he did, he saw that his face was kind of split. It almost appeared as he was smirking at him, laughing at him. And Rabbi Yochanan was offended. And he said, Rav Kahana died. Now, we found out later on that Rav Kahana wasn't smirking. He wasn't laughing. He just had a funny face. His face just looked like he was smirking. Rabbi Yochanan made a huge mistake. His power was so intense, he was able just to kill this person for being offended. Feeling chastised and horrified, he runs to the burial site. He runs to this cave, and he finds that a snake is fully wrapped around the cave with its own mouth and its tail, not letting him in. What's that called? An obelisk? A borvis, thank you. It's just, he can't get in. And the snake speaks to him. He says, until you admit that this person was your equal, was as good as your teacher, I won't let you in. And Rabbi Yochanan admits it. He says, yes, Rav Kahana is as good as me. Let me in the cave. I need to fix this. And he gets in the cave, and he prays for divine mercy. He prays to God, and miraculously he restores Rav Kahana to life. It's a beautiful ending. And they go to the study hall together, and they become friends and colleagues. Now, there's a famous theologian named Henry Nouwen, and he said that spiritual leaders are wounded healers. Wounded healers because they're wounded. And because they're wounded, they're able to empathize with those who are wounded. But all too often, people who are wounded can be wounding. People who are broken can break others. As well, Ben Parker said, great power comes great responsibility. That's true, but it goes for everybody. Everybody has the power to both heal and wound. So how do we know? How do we know if we are wounded and capable of wounding? When you're focused on yourself, when you don't care for the lives of other people, when you're not stopping to think, what is this person feeling? Who is this person? You're in dangerous territory of being somebody who can cross a line into hurting another person. As a rabbi, I feel that very immensely. I want to heal people, but I'm deeply wounded too and capable of wounding others. We have to be very careful. How do we operate in the world? How do we treat other people? It's a story that teaches us many lessons, but the one that I'm taking away in this moment is that we're all capable of both wounding, healing, and redemption. We all exist on that spectrum. Thank you, everybody. All right. We're going to do our teshuvas tonight. Now, a few things. We're changing up how we do it. We're going to call out people from their seats. We're also asking if you've made teshuvah in the last couple weeks, give other people a time to come up. Also, please be conscious of other people's time. All right. Hands. All right, Soel, come on up.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sohel. I'm a grateful member of this community. I'm here to make tshuva tonight. I want to apologize for spreading some rumors about multiple residents here, and one former resident, Sergio, Hannah, Jack, Penelope. Anything I've said, it's not true. And the moment I wanted attention, I now understand how destructive and hurtful my words can be. I take full accountability of my actions. It got way out of hand. Won't happen again. I'm truly sorry. I love this place so much. I wanted this to be my home. I hope you all forgive me. Shabbat shalom. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Cameron, and I'm a grateful member of this community. Hi, and congratulations tonight to 10 years of both Jeremy and Lindsay Poole. Give it up for them. They met here, created a family here. I believe I was Jeremy's first client when he came back from the birth of his son. And after sitting down with me once, he became, I think, the country's biggest proponent for extending paid parental leave. He's retweeting Elizabeth Warren all day. No, Jeremy, right off the bat, modeled for me what I think we've all come to embrace, the spirit of Beit Shuvah. That, in this amazing place, this community, people of so many varied backgrounds can find a common ground. What we've shared in our losses, in our hurts, and our pains, becoming a common ground. I think Jeremy saw right off the bat an anger I had in me, just the inability to focus any passion or purpose I may have felt. He inspired me to find it again. Jeremy was famous for taking his primary guys out on walks, not to discuss what we'd be doing in here, what had already been talked about in groups, but just to relate to each other as men, to feel like that once again, just extending a hand. And it all begins there, finding that common ground with each other. And I thank you so much for that, Jeremy. You were my first real champion here at Beit Shuvah. And the life I have today, no, because absolutely. I was resigned to just start all over, get a job, just try and keep my head down, but no. I mean, Jeremy and Michael Kaminer as well, but I will hijack your birthday when the time comes. No, Jeremy, in my first 30 days, encouraged me, get out there, doing some stand-up away from here, getting back into theater. And now I'm in Actors Equity. I'm a regular working actor. I love my life today, thanks to Jeremy Poole. And we talk about this spirit of Beit Shuvah and what's been in the past and everything, but it continues here today. You know, you have it from the people, Cantor Nate, who learned it from everybody who was here from the beginning. You have that here, and you take it on with you. So thank you so much. Shabbat Shalom. Carrie.
The mic is yours.
Hey everybody, my name's Carrie. I'm a grateful member of this community. And before I talk about what I was coming up to say, I just want to say, Sohail, where did he go? Where are you, Sohail? 28 and a half years I've been here. That is absolutely positively the most beautiful spiritual tshuva I have ever heard. Oh my God. Oh my God. You are my teacher, you know, in that moment. And I only know you a little bit, but I really want to get to know you a little bit more because of that, because I still have a lot to learn. We'll just put it that way. I want to wish my friends, Jeremy and Lindsay, a happy 10 years. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. My friends for the whole 10 years. Jeremy and I worked together. What a time that was, right? He was a counselor here, but he kind of got all the tough cases that we brought in from the jails and the prisons, and so we were working. He even reviewed some of the people that we were trying to decide, about coming in. And that was like, that's just such a good time in my mind, And I've been doing this a long time, and I was sad to see you go, but happy to see you guys go and just start this life in one of my favorite parts of the country, so I'm glad I get to visit you from time to time and see you. And it's just, I'll close with this. I mean, I'm looking around, there's a bunch of alumni here, and Jeremy and Lindsay are the perfect example of that, of how, for those of you that are new, those of you that are residents, and there's a lot of people that are back here now. I've been noticing that there's a whole group of, I don't know, I hate the word retreads, but that's all I got in this moment. And but we build community, right? I mean, without Beit Shuvah and without all these years here and without all you guys, my life is less. My life is full. I should turn that around. My life is full because of all you guys. And when I come to Shabbos and I get to see a group of people from different eras, it just fills me up one more time. So thanks.
Sam.
Good evening, Shabbat Shalom. My name is Samuel. I'm a grateful member of this community. I have so much gratitude for this place. Yesterday, we got to go on an amazing hike in Malibu, and it's genuinely the most fun I've had in the last 2 years. Yeah, I got to rediscover my passion for photography and the outdoors, and it just reminds me that when I'm in my addiction, I don't get to do things like that, right? I'm stuck in a motel or some other dark place. So yeah, I'm just very, very, very grateful for Beit Teshuvah and the staff for taking us. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Jeff. I'm a grateful member of this community. My first Shuva is to this place. You guys gave me a life here and gave me a job here, and I haven't been back in probably 2.5 years, mainly because I moved. But it's not an excuse. I still need to come in and check in my community. My second one is to Nate, because I don't hit up Nate enough. And Nate's one of my closest friends back when I was here, and one of my favorite people to play golf with, and I adore him. And our inside joke is that he has a voice of 7 angels, which he does. But the main reason I'm up here is for the pools. Jeremy, you have been the greatest inspiration in my whole life, the greatest mentor. The life I have now that you saw yesterday when you came to visit me is from the blocks that you laid for me. You were there, saved my life twice, and I owe you everything. And to Lindsay, thank you for opening up your home when I had no place to go sometimes. Thank you for letting me borrow your husband when I needed him. And let me tell you something, Roman, you got 2 of the greatest parents I've ever seen in my whole entire life. So listen to them, and you're going to get somewhere far, man. Because Jeremy what you do. One of the saddest days for me was seeing you move to the East Coast. One of the greatest days of my life was seeing you thrive out there. So I'm grateful for you, brother, and I always will be. Whatever your family needs, I got you. Thank you.
Shira.
Hi, I am Shira, and I'm a grateful member of this community.
And I'm Jessica. I'm a grateful member of this community.
So I tried to wrangle up more of us, but they apparently are glued to their seats. So first of all, happy birthday, Jeremy and Lindsay. You guys are staples here, and it's so nice to see you guys and some other old faces back in the house. Come back more, you guys. It's nice to see faces from back in the day. Keep coming back. We also wanted to wish Amanda, I don't know where you are. There you are. A happy birthday. Amanda, you're like a booger that we just can't flick off. And I mean that in the most loving way. You have pushed yourself into our Freedom Song family, and despite not wanting to open up my heart to anybody, you've pushed your way in, and I love you. I'm so grateful. We love you. We're so grateful to have you in our family, and we are so proud of you for having 1 year sober, and we're going to be here for every year to celebrate you. Here.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. I echo everything Shira just said. Jeremy and Lindsay, it's so wonderful to see you guys here. I think it's so cool that you fly in every single year for your birthdays. I think that says so much about who you are as people and how much you value Beit Shuvah. I remember when you guys met, Lindsay, I remember taking you dress shopping for the gala. And I was like, we have to find the perfect dress. And here you are now. 2 sober staples of this community. So thank you for being here, and thank you for gracing all of us with your presence. And Amanda, happy birthday. I know that you struggle, and I know that, you've had a journey in life, right? But here you are, a year sober, and I, too, am so happy you're part of the fam. You're a really special person, and you've made an impact on a lot of people, both the people you've performed for and the kids you spoke for this year. You really did. So thank you for that, and happy.
All right, 2 more. Armin.
My name is Harmon. I'm a grateful member of this community. I just want to give a shout out to Jeremy. Like, I do believe in God shots. And about a year ago, I was really struggling. I was out in Palmdale with my pops. I had no community. I was just getting high every day. And, like I want to say I was on the verge of suicide. Like, I just had nothing to live for. And all I would do is I'd go to the gym every day, work out, and come back home. And that was, like, my life, and get high all day, every day. And so I go to the gym one day, and I look up, and I see the back of Jeremy's head, and I'm like, no way. There is no way he is in here. So I go up to him, and I'm like, Jeremy, is that you? And he's like, yeah, what's up, man? It's my birthday. He said, I'm driving down to the Shuv tonight. And I was like, what? And so he gave me his number. He was like, man, yeah, if you're struggling, I know what it's like out here. I went through it out. He says, I know out in Palmdale, there's no community. There's nothing like Beit Shuvah. He says, if you're struggling, you need to get back in there. So he gave me his number. He gave me Nate's number. I started contacting, and I'm here now. So it's just a miracle. Like, yeah, I appreciate you guys. I just want to say thank you, man, because the last time I was here, you were a staple to this community. You showed me how to, like, rap at the Shabbats. You showed me how to be strong. And you just gave me hope, man. And just every day we're out in the community, we don't even realize, like, people see us. And Jeremy, like, you got me back here, man. I really appreciate you, brother. And I want to say thank you.
All right, 1 more. 1 more. Anybody? Any takers? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Thank you, everybody. You know, I often think about, what is the magic sauce here? What's the X factor? Why Beit Teshuva? And, I'd be biased to tell you, I don't think it's the Jewish spirituality and all that, but it's actually that this place cares about people, really cares. We hold people here. People come in from a very cold world, and they feel that we got them, and we do. And that's such a rare thing in this really crazy world of ours. So thank you, everybody. Let's keep going. All right. Cantor, should we do a little Mizmor Shir?
Yeah, let's kick it up. Kick it up another notch.
Let's kick it up 3 notches.
All right. Challenge accepted. Here we go. We'll do it in a nice groove. 1, 2. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר עבדך, ואמונתך בלילות. עלי עשור ועלי רבל, עלי היגיון וחינוך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר עבדך, ואמונתך בלילות. היגיון וחינוך. וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך
Yeah, the energy just. I just want to take a minute. I got to give a shout out. Leonard Shapiro, everybody, 96 years old yesterday. What a towering figure in the Jewish community, in the Beit Teshuva community. And sir, we wish you many more to come. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. No cake on me, though. All right, everybody. Cantor, you want to welcome some new residents?
Our residents that came into the house this week.
Twyla I, Chris K,
Come on.
Asaf L, and Josh V. Please come on up to the Bima. Jeremy, Lindsay, and Amanda, I need your help to lead the congregation in some responsive reading.
Guys are going to come down to this end?
All right. Can you see that screen up there? All right. Yeah, you could do that too. That's cool. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. May the door of this house be wide enough to receive all who are hungry for love and all who are lonely for fellowship.
May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture. May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet. May this house be, for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more and meaningful life. Amen.
Richer and more meaningful life, huh? Sounds pretty good to me. So let's get into a blessing together. We're going to give you a blessing, then you're going to say a blessing, and then we're going to celebrate the decision that you just made to walk into this house and on a new journey in your life. So we're going to introduce all of you by first name is good, and then we're going to say the prayer together. So community, this is
Allah. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come to be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nayla, Bior, Beshem, Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome.
all right, everyone. This is
Josh. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come to be blessed in the name of the source of life. Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One.
all right, community. This is
Chris.
Yes. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come to be blessed in the name of the source of life. Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One.
all right, everyone. This is
Asaf. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life. Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. All right. So, as we know, as we said the last few weeks, in the Torah, there's a call and response that God does when he wants to know where you're at. Not physically, not your GPS, but spiritually. When I say the word ayeka, there's only one response, Haneni. I want you all to say that when I ask this question, ayeka, where are you? Hineni, I am here. All right? Ayeka. 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 Let's give it up for them.
all right. One last little message before you go back to your seat. So we're here right now. We're present. We're connected to the moment that we're living. We want to be here. At least part of us does, if not all of us. There's going to be times where you want to go back, where it feels more safe to be out there than trudging through the day-to-day life in here. It's going to be easier sometimes in our own mind to go back to our old way of living than to push forward and take the actions that's necessary to change. When those times come up, when we feel like running away, when we feel like hiding our face, there's only one thing that we can do in that moment. That one thing is...
Hold on!
You just have to hold on, because I promise you, whatever we're experiencing and our feelings and the chaos that comes from the universe, it will change. And things will get good. Things may get worse before they get good, but they will get good eventually. So welcome them all on their decision.
Thank you.
To come into this house and choose their own life. Thank you so much.
Thank you to our birthdays. All right. Soon. All right. Lecha Dodi. Let's do it.
Welcome in
the Shabbos bride.
Shabbat gila li adodi li prakala bene Shabbat ne kabela Gidoreri kivaore kumi kuri shir daberi gevod Adonai Allah yiknigla li adodi li prakala Shabbat nekabela. Everyone rise if you are able and face the doorway as we welcome in the Shabbos bride. Boi shalom ateret bala גם בשמחה ובצולה זו אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה לאדוני בקלה בני שבת נקבלה אדוני
Beautiful. All right. Before we continue with our Misha Berach, our prayer for healing, I'm going to ask everybody to think in their hearts if there's someone in your life who could use a prayer for healing, whatever that may look like. I'll scan the room, and if you have a name you'd like to share, just feel free to raise your hand. Cameron. Idea. Toby. Thank you. In the back. Cousin Ricky. Your mom. Cohen Evelyn. Judy. Tom in the back. Emma Goyam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank Thank you. Thank you. Ivy in the back. Thank you. Aaron. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nikki and Jake. Thank you.
Scott Belsby.
Scott Wilson. Thank you. Eddie Wilson. Thank you. Michael. Your daughter Sarah. My brother Joe. Will continue with Misha Berach. Thank you. For all those who need a little courage, hope, and strength, we offer them a refuah shlema, a speedy and a whole recovery. And as Moses said to God on behalf of his sister Miriam, he said, El na rafa na la, God, please heal her. But we say these words, El na rafa na lahem, God, please heal them. And let us all say, Amen. Rachel, everybody. And Rachel just got a job, and we're very proud of her. So, very proud. Thank you. All right, everybody, please rise for our call to prayer for the Baruch Hu, if you're safe and secure to do so.
Baruchu et Adonai Hamevorach Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Hamevorach Leolam Vaed Hamevorach Hamevorach Leolam Vaed Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Vaed.
You may be seated. We continue with the Shema. Please cover your eyes if it is your custom.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha ve'shinantam levanecha ve'dibarta bam בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
And because the words v'ahavta mean and you shall love, every week I ask you a question of something you love. And here's this week's question. What is the sport you love most about the Olympics? What is everybody watching the Olympics? What's your favorite Olympic sport? Raise your hand. Come on. What is it? Gymnastics. I thought people would be more excited about this. Swimming. What's that? Breakdancing? Is that a real thing? Oh, God. Rebecca. Gymnastics? What's that? Relay racing? Golf? I guess I'm not watching the Olympics. Water polo. Beach volleyball. Snoop Dogg. Okay. Are you going to say Snoop Dogg? Oh, beach volleyball. Yeah. Harmon. Basketball. Skateboarding. Surfing. Cameron. Polo. Pole vaulting. Come on, where are my curling fans at? What's that? That's, oh, winter? Oh. Soccer. Running. All right. USA. 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 All right. You're not playing. No, we hope, for all in all seriousness, for all the athletes who are competing, we wish them the best. You can't even imagine the commitment and the work ethic that goes into being an Olympian. We actually have community members, Bob and Gloria Spitz, who have a granddaughter who I believe is swimming for the Israeli team. So it's such an amazing thing. So to all the Olympians, we salute you. We salute you. What's it? No. Sam. Yeah, Sam, who was a loving member of this community. All right, a blessed memory. All right, everybody. Thank you. All right. Somebody really likes the Olympics over there. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Earlier this week, for those of you who don't know, we teach Torah here every morning. And somebody of the spiritual department teaches, a lesson on the Torah every week, and myself included. And this week we talked a little bit about faith. Faith. In the Torah, in this week's Torah portion, Moses chides the Israelites for not having faith, which is really strange because we always think of faith as believing God exists. But that can't be the case for the Israelites. They know God exists. They've seen God. God has done God's miracles in front of their very eyes. So what does faith mean then? It's a good question. If it doesn't mean belief in God, maybe in the Torah it means something different. And we come to understand this word, emunah, faith, means something more akin to being steadfast, committed. It's interesting, right? Not thinking of belief of something you can't see, but being committed to something you actually can see. But you know, there's a really interesting thing that we all have to think about. What is beyond believing what you can see or what you can't see, right? Because who knows? If anybody in here knows for certain what the meaning of it all is, you're a lot smarter than I am. I don't know either. But faith is still a fundamental part of life. And it means something different to each person. And I want to tell you what it means to me. You know, for a long time, I was an atheist. I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in anything, quite frankly. And then in my most dire hour of need, in a serious opiate withdrawal, something happened to me. Something changed me. And I don't expect anybody to understand that, but I understood it. Something happened to me that changed my life forever. Was that God? Was that something in my brain? Was I hallucinating? I don't know. But I choose to believe that in that moment I was given a vision of clarity, a moment where I could make a choice after years of feeling like I was out of control. And I flushed those drugs down the toilet. I called my parents, and I asked for help. Now, it was only later that I kind of think of that as like a God spiritual moment. In the time, I couldn't understand it. And maybe a part of faith is just having the humility of thinking that our faith can change. Our understanding of God can evolve and change. But the thing that really gets us is what breaks our faith, what destroys our faith, what corrupts our faith. You know what I'm talking about, because we all feel it. Something horrible happens in the world. Where was God? You get a bad diagnosis. Where was God? An innocent person dies. Where was God then? How many of these things, though, have nothing to do with God? How much of the evil of the world do we say, where was God? Where were we? Where are people? Right? We often blame God for all the things in our lives that go wrong, but we don't think to take a moment and say, where were we? Not where was God? You know, I often say that if God fixed everything in our lives, we'd be robots. Maybe free will, whatever you want to call it, that's a part of it. You know, if God was doing everything for us, we wouldn't really be what we are. We'd be a whole different thing. So we're kind of in this place. We want to believe, but bad things happen. We want to have faith, but our faith gets tested. Where does it leave us? How do we operate in this world where we want to try so hard, and yet people keep letting us down? It seems like God's letting us down. If anybody hasn't felt that feeling, God bless you, because I have. I have. You know, I often wonder, as a rabbi, am I mistaken? Am I wrong for, preaching the Word of God? Am I somehow making people believe something that I don't even know really exists? Is that wrong? I grapple with that. But I don't think it is, and I'll tell you why. Because everything we do matters. This scripture we read, the Torah, whether you believe it was the Word of God or not, it's teaching us how to live a better ethical life. A life that is worth living. You know, there's so much in our world today that make us numb to the world, that doubt our faith, that maybe it doesn't all really matter. And that life is not one I want to live. So maybe it's a choice. Maybe it's all a choice. And I choose to believe the one that leaves me thinking that there's something more. I choose to believe in the one that makes me feel connected to my man, my fellow man. I choose to believe in the one where my actions matter. And I can stop myself and think, that's not what the world needs right now. Maybe that's what having faith is. Choosing to believe that we all can be better, better than we are right now. There's a story about a rabbi. I'm sure you've heard it, that, the rabbi who had 2 notes in his pocket. And then depending on the day, he would reach in his pocket. And one of the notes said, you know what it said? For my sake the world was created. And then you know what the other note said? I am but dust and ashes. We all exist on that spectrum. For my sake the world was created. I am but dust and ashes. But I have the faith and I have the hope that together this world could be a better place. That we can make the right decisions. That despite the evil in the world, despite the bad things that befall us, that if we do it together, we bring a little joy. We bring a little blessing. And that wherever God is in all that, the connections, the mysteries, the power, we try to find it. We try to tap into it, and we choose to believe that it's a better way to live. It's just a better way to live. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. All right. We're going to call the band back up for I Guide My Steps. Oh, guide. I was going to say.
Yeah, that wouldn't work out as well.
No.
No. Yeah, when I guided my own steps, no good. No good. All right, here we go. Guide my steps and help me find my way. I need your shelter now. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps and help me make this day a song of praise to you. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps. Help me find my way. I need your shelter now. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps and help me make this day a song of praise to you. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps.
Oh, guide my steps.
Oh,
All right, everybody. It's my honor now to call up our first birthday of the evening. Amanda, 1 year. The mic is yours.
Hi. Sorry, I thought I had more time to scribble. It's okay, there's nothing on there. All right. I'm Amanda. Hi. And I'm nervous. Okay. I was like completely broken when I came in. Literally all I could do was cry. And like I needed lots of hugs. I tried to get a hug from DJ when I came back. It was just, I was unwell, okay? I think, man, I really, really, really am grateful for my Freedom Song family. I think being a part of something, I think it like changed my brain chemistry. And sorry, I'm gonna close my eyes. I think really the thing keeping me sober is like allowing myself to be loved and like believing it when I receive it. And thank you everybody that showed up here for me tonight. I love you. Short and sweet, did I say enough? Okay. That's it. I promised Jessica Fischel gets a shout out. And Shira. Oh, I can't do names now, but I promised. Okay. I forgot a lot.
We hear it. Come on, let's give it up for it. All right. You know, sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And so we're giving you beauty because those were beautiful words. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. All right, everybody. I feel like I could flip a coin here. You want to do it together? All right, let's give it up for Lindsay and Jeremy. 10 years.
Me? You said I can't talk first. Well, he's a tough act to follow, so I always have to follow him.
You speak from the heart.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm a grateful member of this community.
Lindsay.
When I got to Beit Tshuva, all I was really looking for was a way to re-enter the world and feel. I didn't even like him. Don't believe him. I never liked him to begin with, so whatever. He just grew on me.
I'm done, sorry.
When I got here, all I was looking for was a way to re-enter the world with confidence and not just feel like I was stigmatized by the piece of paper, the paper trail that followed me from jail. And when I got here, I realized that I'm a whole person with feelings and emotions and the drive to do whatever I want to do. And that piece of paper got thrown out the window. Coming here, I got a husband. I was given a second chance at being a mom with my kids and the child that I got taken because of my addiction. And just became a whole human woman, adult. And if it wasn't for this place, I literally wouldn't have the friends that I have. I wouldn't have the job that I had that carried our family, that gave me the experience to interact with people in a professional way, and just be a normal adult, right? It was the first time I ever felt like I was no longer that person that had struggled for so long, that I didn't have to always keep that person as my shadow, that I have a whole new shadow, and it's mine. And I threw the girl that came through this door, I threw her in the trash, and I walk out of here with my head high as Lindsay Poole, 10 years sober, and a mother, and a daughter, wife, and a friend.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jeremy, and I'm an extremely grateful member of this community. I really don't even know where to start. You're definitely going to see tears, because that's the man I am today. Comprehensive man that has the ability to shed tears, to deal with my emotions, to express them to you. When I was in my addiction, I wasn't scared to take what I thought was mine from you, so why wouldn't I be willing to show you who I am through every part of myself? I got a lot of things I actually want to say, because when I walked in here, there's many different parts of 10 years. And I get the first year jitters, right? I don't know what to do, and hopefully next year when we're celebrating 11, you'll be celebrating 2, and we get to do this again. Because that's the beauty of community, right? Amanda talked about finding her tribe. Right? This is a place built on finding your tribe. They talked about earlier being here long enough to accept love, right? This is a community that if you stay long enough, you will find someone to love you long enough until you can love yourself. I promise you that. Why do I promise you that? Because the two people that built this community, they were mentors of mine. They taught me how to be the man I am today. They taught me how to work through challenges. If she was being honest with you, it's like all these people saying the nice things, but no one looked at what we went through to get to 10 years, right? It's not easy. It's not easy being a father. It's not easy staying sober. But guess what? Nothing really comes with easy things. I know what easy gets me. Last time I left here because I wanted easy, I was looking at 20 years of not easy work. You know, I graduated from Yale, School of the Hard Knocks, Penn State University alum, you know. But none of that actually defines me today, right? I could say I'm a father, I could say I'm a husband, I could say I'm a business owner, I could say I'm building community just like this in a land that I believe deserves it. But all those are titles, those are roles. Those things don't define me. It's the space in between. It's the space in between moments when I could sit with this eternal now that I have, because it's the things that we do right now that determines what tomorrow looks like. When I walked in here 10 years ago, baggy jeans, big t-shirts, Jordans, you know. I got my dad's shoes on today. Got a golf shirt. Just beat somebody, shot 85 in golf today. You know, I gotta put that out there. Life is a beautiful thing if you take the opportunity to sit with yourself in this space. If you take the time to find those people that see you. I got people in this room that I've met in the last 10 years of my journey. Stick around, whatever that is. You know, the last thing I want to really talk about is that each and every one of you have intrinsic value, and it's up to you to define that for yourself. For too long, we let the things that happen in the world define us. For too long, we let a moment of pain that we already live with define us. For too long, I let moments of 3 years old, 10 years old trauma that I experienced in a household and didn't know how to talk about, right? I let that determine who I was as an adult, and it's just not fair to do. If you stick around long enough, you're gonna gain awareness. Don't lie to yourself, because you know that's the only person you're lying to. We all know it. We all know when we're full of shit, you know. I gotta give thanks, you know, there's a lot. I don't wanna name drop friends, you guys know who you are. You guys each been on this elevator ride in my journey. Some have got off on a few floors before, some are still here. The thing I really appreciate about the people I have in my life, I don't need to talk to all you guys every day. I could walk in and I know I'm home. I know I could call. I have people on my phone today that don't call me because they need things. I don't have transactional relationships in my life. I live on the East Coast, and there's about 20 that maybe about 20 people in this room that if I needed something and my kids needed something, they'd fly out, they'd get on a plane for me. I didn't have that when I was stuck in my addiction. I didn't have that when I was dishonoring my father's last name. My dad raised 7 children. 86 years, 85? 85. Old as shit, sorry. Love you, Pops. He raised 7 children. He taught me what it meant to be family. And I hope what you guys experienced from me while I was in this community is a byproduct of what my dad taught me how to be. I always told myself I was 10% of the man my dad is, I'd be all right in life. My mentor told me that could never happen. I'm 100% of who Jeremy is. I can take the experiences that I've learned from you, the connection that I get with you, and I can be a light in the world, right? You asked the question earlier, how do you know, right? I'll tell you how you know. It's very simple. When you leave people, do you leave them better or worse? That's it. So you know you're part of the solution, right? You're part of a role I want to be a part of. Thank you all. I could talk for days. Mom, I love you. Romy, I love you. Dad, I love you. And to the woman that has my heart, my soul, you know, I love you too. I appreciate you.
Don't go anywhere. No. All right, Lindsay. We're going to bestow on you strength. Jeremy? Wisdom. Wisdom and strength. Jeremy and Lindsay, everybody. Wait, don't go anywhere. Let's bring all our birthdays back up. Everybody, come on.
All right, Amanda and Jeremy, Lindsay, please come up here and everyone gather around. Let's sing them a big happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Amanda, Lindsay, and Jeremy. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober.
That could be anybody in this room. Yeah. Don't forget, that could be you. There's not a person who gets up here to take a cake on their birthday that didn't sit where you all sit right now. And it might seem far. It might seem crazy. But trust the process. Have faith that this community will take you there if you're willing to take yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. You got to do it for yourself first. And we will help you get there each and every step of the way. All right. So we bring a little peace in the world with Oseh Shalom. Come on.
Ready, Mr. Poole?
Let's do it. Let's do this. Have some fun. Romy.
Say shalom bimromav, uyase shalom aleinu. Say shalom bimromav, uyase shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, uyase shalom aleinu. Yase shalom.
Yeah.
Yase shalom.
Hey.
Shalom aleinu. Be'ako Yisrael. Yase shalom.
Hey.
Yase shalom.
Hey.
Shalom aleinu. Be'ako Yisrael. Shalom bimromav. Uyase shalom aleinu. Shalom bimromav. Uyase shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav. Uyase shalom aleinu. Yase shalom.
Hey.
Yase shalom.
Hey.
Shalom aleinu. Be'ako Yisrael. Yase shalom.
Hey.
Yase shalom.
Hey.
Shalom aleinu. Be'ako Yisrael.
Have you ever felt lost like you couldn't be found? Like a million pounds of weight was just holding you down? You try to get up and move on and get back home, feeling like a tourist in the street with a path unknown. Asking for direction in a language unspoken in a million tiny pieces, but you're still not spoken. Sit back and take the chance to finally listen. To find your place up in the world is the greatest submission. Serenity in the silence, the joy to ensue laughter. To truly understand that your life really matters, you gotta suit up and show up, cause time does fly. Participate up in your life instead of standing by. When you're feeling weak, you gotta stay strong. I guess the message of the song is that you gotta hold on. I said when you're feeling weak, you gotta hold on. I guess the message of the song is that you gotta hold on. Hey.
Shalom.
Hey.
Shalom aleinu.
Hey.
Be'ako Yisrael.
Hey.
Yase shalom.
Hey.
Yase shalom. Shalom aleinu. Be'ako
Kill it. Kill it.
Yisrael.
Give it up to the band, y'all. Give it up to Rabbi.
Jeremy, everybody.
Jeremy Poole.
All right, everybody. We're going to take a moment now to honor those we've lost, to bring them into our hearts and minds. In a moment, I will read our Yerkesite, the anniversary of the death of our loved ones, and our year of mourning. But then after, if someone has a name they'd like to share, we will go through the room and let everybody share the name of a loved one they are holding in this moment. Our Yerkesites today are Eli Bear, Thomas Reichoff, Herman Scharf, Leslie Fisher, Eleanor Gassaway, Linda Plant, Naaman Knight, David Solomon, Henry Silverberg, Melvin Rosenthal, Bessie Cohen, Stan Berman, Zilla Packier, Elliot Koplow, Fred Shapiro, Zelda Ritz, Anthony Mihan, Lawrence Powell, Michael Crane, Serene Weinstock, Morris Axelrod, David Lich, and our year of mourning, Elaine Gumford, Marty Schiffer, Dina Hofkosh, Benjamin Paul, David Rudderman, Paul Marr, Howard Siegelman, Great Sutton, Lisa Beth Cooper, Stephen Reisman, William F. Besser, Aurora Clark, Jake Schneider, Mitch Chodesh, David Hansen, Asher Barkin, Everett James, Rabbi Yossi Karen, Susan Gesundheit, Harvey Wiener, Josephine Plata Villarreal, Sarah Wilshinsky, Stuart Lautman, Peter Bergman, Donica Valencia, Constant Ross Landis, Isabella New, Edwin M. Greenberg, Patricia Page, Jean Geller, Sherry Coop Holland, Mark Wiseman, Philip Arbite, Barbara Ann Horowitz, Harold Rothstein, Dolores Aguaravina, Danya Gold, Frederick Bernstein, Jerry Lauderstein, Victoria Kotrich, Minerva Krevoy, Raya Stern, Beverly Horowitz, and Bernard Bagish. We'll scan the room. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And to all those who've lost their lives to this horrible fucking disease of addiction, everyone whose lives have been touched, we hold them in our hearts as we say these holy words. Yikdal v'yikdash shemei rabbah, b'alma divra chirutei v'almich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon, u'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'agala v'zman kari v'imru. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya, leolam oami omaya. Yiparak v'yishtabak v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei kudasha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran b'yama v'imru. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May their memories forever be a blessing for each and every one of us, and let us say, Amen. Thank you, everybody. All right, we're going to do our sponsors tonight. First, by Joni Bernstein and Andy Besser in celebration of Jeremy and Lindsay's 10 years of sobriety. Thank you, Joni and Andy. Beautiful. High Holidays. Join us October 2nd for Erev Rosh Hashanah. For membership or tickets, please go to our website or contact Sarah Jacobs. Our congregation is designed with one intention, to include and ignite every soul. At Beit Teshuvah, just showing up means you're not, at Beit Teshuvah, just showing up means you are giving back. Here, we are more than just a congregation, we are a community, and we hope everybody will please join us for these high holy days. They are going to be a very powerful and meaningful experience, so please come. All right, our golf tournament is back. Join us on Monday, September 16th. Save a soul with every swing. To register for more information, contact Cameron at cdenny@beitteshuvah.org or visit the website beitteshuvah/golf. Help wanted. Residents need jobs. Please email Eduardo, who runs our career center. You know, what we do in this building matters. But what we do helping people outside this building matters almost even more. So if you know someone who can help facilitate getting people here jobs, please let us know. It makes all the difference. Alumni picnic. The picnic will take place October 26th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and will be held at Veterans Memorial Park. That's 4117 Overland Avenue in Culver City. Please join us, and for all the alumni, we hope to see you there. All right, BTS Thrift Store. Shop at the BTS Thrift Store located at 1422 and 1424 La Cienega Boulevard. Everything goes back to this institution, every dollar. So if you have something to give, donate it. If you want something, go and get it. It all comes right back here. All right, and check out our weekly spotlight. Sebastian W. Seb here. No, Seb went somewhere, right? Oh, in the studio, doing his job. So check out Seb's story on the weekly spotlight. And Jesse Solomon, who puts our spotlights together. Thank you, Jesse. Give Jesse a big round of applause for that. All right, everybody. All right. Let's close this evening with a blessing for our Kiddush and Motzi. Please rise.
I want to thank Kent for playing with us tonight. New people are always very welcome. It's a blessing to have you play with us. Thank you very much. Mr. Ted Greenberg, appreciate you, sir. Micah, thank you. Laura, thank you so much. Miss Erica, thank you for helping out. Jesse Solomon. Nomi. Jonah and Seb back in the studio. Mr. Max helped us out. He's a great help. Thank you, Rabbi, for leading a great service. Thank you, Sarah Jacobs. Thank you, Cameron, our congregation staff. It takes all of us.
And thank you, Cantor Nate. Come on.
Thank you so much. And thank you all for showing up and being a part of this community. Let's say Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone.